All right, kudos to the team, Katie Porter. They got all the liberal interest groups, unions who
I
have
said
endorsed
yesterday,
her to come out and put out statements. Number
Because they said they'd
116.
kick their butts if they did.
All put out statements saying we love Katie Porter. We need somebody tough. They've rallied around her. Here's the Politico headline: Katie
Yep.
Porter camp rallies allies to her defense. Support from more than a half dozen groups and officials. Blah blah blah. And then Tom Steyer, is he a millionaire or a billionaire?
Oh, a billionaire hedge fund.
Billion.
Yep.
Tom
Yep.
Steyer, the billionaire who spends a lot of money on things. 114, please, to put his name out there and thought about running for president. Katie Porter's Spiral. There's also Politico, and a $12 million ad buy sparked chatter of a Tom Steyer comeback. Steyer is advertising on the ballot measure on redistricting. All right, guys. Dan, who are the two most likely next governors of California? Just give me two names.
Caruso and or Porter.
Dan, Sean.
I would say I'd still put Porter at the top of the list. Whoever, I think the big question is who. It's a jungle primary, so I think maybe it's either Caruso or that second Dem, and I don't know who that will be.
I still think as long as the base sticks by Porter, she'll be a top two.
Can I just on a PR standpoint, the one thing that baffled me is I think her team is missing this in the sense that flooding the zone with people saying we stand with you is missing the point. She has an image problem. If I were them, I'd sit down and say the only way this gets better is by doing a series of interviews where you suck up, act like nice, and like you can't.
She won't do it.
She can't. She won't do it. Can't do it.
Capable of it.
I know. Okay. Again, I get that, but I'm telling you that this is when you see this is your strategy. Can you guys go say nice things about me because I can't be nice?
This was like when people who ostensibly were trying to help Joe Biden said after the debate, the only way he fixes this is if he goes out and does a town hall every day, press conference every day. No, if you think Katie Porter can fix this by
but just again for those exact reasons, that's the point. Is that when the person can't physically do it, that's the tell.
Yeah.
And the idea that this is the strategy that they chose says something about her.
I want to see how she raises money going forward after this. I also want to see if more former staff and current staff come out of the woodwork. But what I really want to see is if any of the half dozen other Democrats, not Steyer, can catch on. It's hard to catch on in California. It's hard, but they all have I think they all have the potential, but you haven't seen any of them do it. And I want to see that.
They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.
And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and Two-Way Tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.